Welcome, Capricorn, to your mid-month reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please hit that big old like button. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what is going on with you. This message is coming out. This message. Ooh, right now it's just kind of interesting because it looks like you're just kind of moving on. We do have the Five of Cups over here, so it does look like there could have been some kind of acceptance or could have been some disappointment that went on. You could be kind of walking away, finding a little bit of peace within yourself. Maybe there's some forgiveness that needs to be done. Maybe it just didn't go the way it was planned. So it does look like there was something that was going on where it's just like, oh my gosh, but I have to get over this spilled milk. I have these Two of Cups behind me. I really need to turn around and look and see what's going on. And you do have the Two of Pentacles coming out, which is talking about knowing that there is something else that needs to be done. So it does look like there is decisions that are weighing you down. Something has gone awry over here, and it's like, I gotta weigh my options to the situation. Interesting, because you have the Two of Cups, and it's like you have the Two of Pentacles. So you do know that this over here is like, okay, I have to accept this. This didn't work. This is a failed plan. But it almost feels like it's kind of like, but do I need to turn around? Will that work? It almost feels like you're kind of juggling. I don't know. Do you think those Two of Cups are going to work? Will they work? It's kind of like the question, right? It's like, is that the answer? Because no matter what it is, there was some kind of sudden insight that said, this kind of, woke you up and said, I don't know. And I do feel like you are kind of juggling whether or not those Two of Cups behind you are really going to satisfy and help out in this situation, right? Everybody always wants to say, if you turn around and take those Two of Cups, in this situation, it's not like that, right? It doesn't always have to be that way that you have Two of Cups behind you. Yes, we always have Two of Cups behind us that are always better. But in this situation, it's like, this was failure, but if I go this way, is it going to help? Right? Is it going to help? Is it going to change anything? And that's kind of like what it feels like the negotiation within your head is telling you. Is it going to change something? Will it help in this situation? Well, here's your answer. Here is your answer. Yes, it will. Oh, because everybody wants to say, does the Two of Cups really, really help? It says, well, if you take those Two of Cups, you'll go to that castle. But is it true all the time, right? Is it really true? We always know that the Two of Cups behind us is the better way. But in this case, it almost makes you feel like, is it though? Is it? Is it really? Spirit says, yes, it is. Keep going strong. Yeah. It's because you were a little untrustworthy about those Two of Cups behind you. See? It is. It's that untrust. I don't know if I can trust that. It is probably the better option. But is it really trustworthy? Or should I just walk away from all these cups and say, you know what, I'm going to go find another cup? Is it reliable, or is it just as unreliable and unpredictable as the three down, right? So it does feel like you are weighing those down, but Spirit says that is the better way. Yes, those Two of Cups will help you. Whatever that other thing is, it is going to be the better way. There is something going on over here where it was like, yeah, it's unpredictable. It's hasty. But it does feel like those Two of Cups, that's it though. That's why. Because it feels like the Two of Cups is a haste move. Oh, that's why you don't, okay. That's why you didn't want to really 100% turn around to those Two of Cups, because it's a hasty move. That's the leap of faith. That's the unpredictable piece to the puzzle. This went sour. These are there, but could it work? Yeah, it can. But I see it. It seems like it, yeah, because that's where the Ace of Cups is going to be. The Ace of Cups to the Sun. Wow. Okay. So yeah, guys, don't worry about that. Even though it does feel like it's hasty and it might be I don't know, it just feels like that's a big leap of faith that you have to do that, right? Okay. And let's see. Clarifying on the situation. Yeah, I'm going to get that happiness for sure. Letting go of that will bring back this time, the taking the steps that are necessary, right? So this will be the time that you can actually feel like it's okay, because I can take, letting go, let's put this here, letting go is going to say, I can take these steps. I can take these steps to where it is I truly need to be, but I'm going to have to go backwards a little bit. Now, whether it's an idea that you have to go back to, or a person, place, or thing, however it is, right? It's going to be a little bit different for everyone, right? But it just felt like it just wasn't working at that time, right? So now you're going to have to plan the action on how to get back to those 2 of Cups behind you. Because of the 3 of Cups, you have to get away from the 3 of Cups, because you have to let the 3 of Cups go. Because you know that the only happiness you're really going to have, and where you're going to find your optimism with the Sun, is to go back to the 2 of Cups. So no matter what, you're going backwards. Planning on going back to where you came from, or that thought. Was it a thought and you decided that I was going to go one way or another? Excuse me, my throat is all dry. Okay, so absolutely. So once you get past the Tower and you get past all the dark thoughts and all of those things, you'll be able to come up with the better ideas, you know, the better commitments, committing yourself to what it is you truly want, committing yourself back to hitting that milestone of where the success could be. For a lot of you, I do feel like this is some kind of creative, like it says, creative endeavor, some kind of job, some kind of song, some kind of something that's going on that has to do with career, finances, investments, something like that, more than love. Now, it could be love, right? If you know this has to do with love, then, you know, you take it how it resonates. But for the majority of it feels like some kind of bad investment. I took some bad advice, some kind of get rich scheme, something like that, where I ended up losing out on the situation, right? Something happened. Something definitely happened where it didn't fall into place. And it just feels like, and for some of you, it's almost like it fell into place, and maybe you just heard bad advice and you're like, you know what? I should have went with this one, even though it was riskier, it was harder, you know, but you know what? I think it would have paid off, because this one did not pay off. So now it's saying, you go back to those 2 of Cups, you'll have the payoff. That 2 of Cups will turn into that Ace of Cups. Keep your heart open, Spirit says. Nice. See the bigger picture within the situation. You're definitely doing that with that Tower, for sure. Definitely, definitely. Okay, think it through. And Spirit says, make sure that you are relaxing. Okay, don't get yourself all stressed out, right? Breathe through the tension and take a reality check. Make sure you take a reality check before you turn around completely, so that way you can see what all the little details are within the situation. Even though I do feel like the Tower has already kind of done that in its own way, kind of gave you that kind of, you know, kind of like that, oh God, you know, that sudden awareness of, this is not going to pull through. This is a disaster. I'm going to have to go back over here because that's where I should have stayed, or however, or should have taken that one, or however it is. Okay. And that is it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.